Hey there folks, CB from CJB Studios here, and today I am back at it with another Why I Made video on this channel. It's been quite a while since I've done one of these. The last time I did one was on a Loud House story called Happy Anniversary, and this time I'm going to be doing it to another Loud House story that I made, and that one is Melancholy Melody. Now, I did do a post on this story, talking about the making of the story a while back. It was back on February 20th, 2024, which was actually Kurt Cobain's spiritual 57th birthday, had he still been alive. Since I already talked about it once on the channel, I figured, well, why not just talk about it a little bit more in a video. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. Now, in case you guys haven't read the post, the idea of this story came to me, it was all the way back on March 26th, 2022, and it was, the original idea for this story was, it was originally going to be a sequel to It's Not the Same Anymore, because around that time, The Lion Queen narrated my previous Loud House story to this one, known as, well, It's Not the Same Anymore, which, as I've stated a couple times, is my personal favorite that I've done. And I was in the bathroom. I know it's kind of a weird place to think of a story idea, but I was in there, and I was listening to Nirvana's song, Something in the Way. Because around this time, you know, back in March of 2022, the Batman came out. The Batman that was directed by Matt Reeves, starring Robert Pattinson as the title character. I might do a review on that movie at some point, and I might even do a walkthrough on it too. But anyways, yeah, the Batman is actually one of the reasons why I wrote this story, because that song, Something in the Way, was already becoming one of my favorite Nirvana songs. Alongside, well, Smells Like Teen Spirit, and Come As You Are as well. So yeah, Something in the Way, it was starting to become my favorite song at that time, so I figured, well, hey, why not write a Loud House story off of that? But, the originally, when I was writing that story, if you guys take a listen to the actual story of it, Lucy is actually singing the song. Originally, she wasn't going to do that. Originally, it was only going to be Luna and Lincoln playing the song, with Luna actually singing the vocals, because for some reason, I felt that having Luna sing, it would just work somehow. But then I stopped writing the story back on March 30th of 2022, and I never picked up on it again until July of that year. I don't remember when it was. I think it was July 2nd of 2022. I'll have to take a look at the story itself, because I have it saved in notes on my phone. Anyways, when I went back into finishing it, I was like, well, maybe Lucy should be a part of it, because I was listening to the song a couple more times, as far as I remember, and for some reason, I was thinking, this sounds like a song that Lucy should sing, because it's gloomy, it's sad, it's dark, and it fits Lucy's personality, because, for those who don't know, Lucy is a goth girl, right? She's into, kind of dark and scary stuff, and sometimes gloomy and melancholy stuff. So I thought, well, hey, why not have Lucy sing it, and just have Luna, playing the guitar, and maybe have a drum machine, and then have Lincoln play the cello. I didn't actually write that part in the story, though, because, I know there's a cello in the song, but I never actually wrote that in there. I probably should have, but, oh well, it's kind of implied. That is, if the story itself was, animated. But yeah, I felt that, having Lucy sing the song would kind of make more sense, because it fits her personality quite well. And, yeah, that's pretty much the idea and concept of how Melancholy Melody was put together. And the funny thing is, like, way after this story came out, it was actually last month, I think, Nostalgia Studios did an AI cover of Something in the Way, and he had Lucy singing it. And when I heard that version, it, like, when I looked at it, it immediately reminded me of my story. And I even commented on it saying, the funny thing is, that's actually what I had Lucy do. In fact, when I found out that Lisette Garcia was a fan of Nirvana, she actually found out about Something in the Way because of Melancholy Melody. And that's why that song is now one of her favorites, just as much as it is for mine. You know, just as much as that. Just as much as it is mine. Although for me, it became a favorite of mine because of the Batman. So, yeah. So, yeah, that's kind of, that's pretty much how I made the idea behind Melancholy Melody. I know this video is not really perfect, but I've been wanting to actually talk about the story for a while. I think since I did that post, like, about Kurt Cobain and, you know, talking about the story itself, so I figured, well, why not try to make a video off of it? And, well, since it has been almost 2 years when I originally started writing it, because, again, I started writing it back on March 26th, I figured, well, hey, why not just do a video about it in honor of celebrating the 2-year anniversary of when I first started making it. So, yeah. And if you guys want to check out the story itself, the link to it will be in the description below. So, yeah, I hope you guys like this video. Please leave a like on it if you want. Comment and subscribe, or ring the bell. You know the drill, and I will see you all next time.